Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Farm Sim 2023. We are on the mobile version of Farm Sim. Today we are back on the third episode, starting out on this map here. So we have a couple new things around the farm. We have this combine, which I put a bigger header on. I think this is like a 10 point something meter header. 10.8 meter header that I put on this combine. It works just fine. I mentioned in the last video that I didn't know if you could put a bigger header on any combine, but you can. So it works just fine. I've been using that for a couple harvests. Over here we got this field being plowed. Got our John Deere 4755 plowing away. We got this tractor over here. It is going to be planting this field, so we might as well get this going. Going to be doing soybeans. I've got a ton of canola in the silo already, so I figure we'll get something else going. We'll plant some soybeans. And I didn't realize, but this fertilizer, or this planter, also has the ability to fertilize. I didn't realize that when I bought it, but I was filling it up with seed, and I saw that it had the option to fill it up with fertilizer. So it does the first stage of fertilization for me, so that's awesome. I didn't even know that when I bought it, but it saves some time. We will come over here. What's new over here? Well, I mentioned last episode that we needed some way to sell our eggs, so I got a trailer. This is a $30,000 trailer. Hopefully this should pay for itself relatively quickly. As far as chicken goes, we almost have a full pallet of eggs. So I think I'm just going to keep stocking these up on this trailer, bring it over, load it up, and then I'll wait for a great demand to sell these. We got soybeans growing over here. I still have just our 3 fields here. As you can see, this is the one that we're planting at the moment. And then we have these 2. And then these fields 1 and 3 are fully fertilized. So next up, we can fertilize field 2 after it's planted and after it goes into the first stage of growth. I also didn't realize that if you plow a field, it will not grow weeds the next harvest, which is pretty nice. So you can save some money on that. I spent a lot of money on fertilizer and herbicide so far. Oh, it's, sprayed hectares. 37.57, so I sprayed a lot. Doesn't tell me how much. Yeah, it doesn't tell me the usage in the liters. It only tells me the fertilizer usage. And that is a big number. 13,000 liters. The fertilizer in this game is not cheap. So this tractor is planting away. I found that this John Deere is really the only tractor that's suitable for this plow. The Massey was moving at like 3 or 4 miles an hour when I was trying to plow. Can't get the volume right. Here we go. So we will go ahead and put this away. Another change for the equipment is I have sold one of the Massey tractors. I found that we can do just fine with 2 tractors, and I needed the cash to buy this trailer because my pallets were full, and I was just losing out on all that time that that could have been making eggs. It was just sitting there full. So I figured I'd buy that trailer. It'll pay for itself. We only really need the 2 tractors anyways, because I have one harvester. So I have that harvesting, and I have a tractor going behind it with either the cultivator or the plow, and then I have one planting. So I don't need another tractor for that. And with this seeder able to put down the first application of fertilizer, it really works out pretty good. I don't need to come right behind them and fertilize it. So we'll get this in position for our first stage of growth. We can fertilize this again. And then when this seeder finishes up, we'll be able to switch it over to the the herbicide sprayer. And then we will run over, not this field. I believe we will need to hit this field. Oh no, we already. It's been a while since the last time I played on this save game. So we already sprayed these other 2 fields with herbicide. So actually, we will just need to. This field won't grow any weeds because it was plowed, so we will just need to fertilize it. And then we will be ready to harvest. So, anyways, that'll be it for right now. I will join back up with you guys when we are ready to fertilize. Alright, we are back. It is the daytime. We'll go ahead and get this field fertilized. As you can see, we're in the first stage of growth. You know, this fertilizer spreader seems kind of small and, you know, low capacity, but really, you can use this thing no problem. Like, even on 22. I only just recently outgrew this thing on my save game, just because of the capacity. I mean, you get plenty of spread width on this thing. Which is kind of surprising for, you know, you'd think it would be pretty small. Alright, here we are. So, my iPad was overheating and I had to stop recording for a little while. But, anyways, so we got the field fertilized, and I like to feed the chickens after I speed the time up, just so they're never running out of food. So, here we go. Let's feed some chickens and run into the pen. It's kind of a pain feeding them. The trigger is pretty small. I totally missed it on that. Oh man, I'm just all messed up here. We'll go at it again. And the nice thing about the mobile version is that you can just drive right through the field. No issues. So we'll wait for the other egg pallet to fill up before we actually pull them off. Slowly using up all our wheat here. I'm going to have to grow. Oh man, I am just running into absolutely everything. Not paying attention. Like I was saying, I'm gonna have to grow some more wheat eventually, I think, here, because I'm gonna be running out soon. We'll just leave this over here. Close enough. backing up a trailer is hard in this game. Even with the controller, it's kind of hard. So, how are our fields looking? It's been a while since I played on here again. Okay. Growing, these are almost ready to harvest. All fertilized. None of them need plowing. So I think we should hook up to our cultivator. Yeah, we'll hook up to our cultivator. Well, do I want to cultivate or plow? I like plowing because then you don't have to use herbicide and it's cheaper. It just takes a while. So we'll get this plow ready to go. We'll get time going. Time sped up. The plowing does take a while, but if you start it right when you start harvesting, you should be able to get enough headway with the combine. I just like that you don't have to use herbicide after then. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me your thoughts down below. Do you want me to keep going with this FS23 mobile series? Let me know. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys again in the next video.